I got to ask you the same questions that I asked all the competitors here, and I think it might be a little different on your end, because with the competitors, those guys all have full-time jobs. Some of them were in the oil industry. Some of those guys were working in finance. I think a couple of those guys, one of them had a side project as a gunsmith, but for you, this is your full-time job. So I think we're going to get a slightly different answer out of you. What was your gateway into the long-range world?
Definitely a little different, and yeah, you're right. There's guys from all walks of life. How I got into this, I mean, I grew up around firearms. My dad was a federal fisheries officer. We hunted. I was a typical kid growing up in Outport, Newfoundland, with BB guns and 22s and shotguns and so forth. And in 1997, I joined the Canadian Armed Forces. Really fortunate to join the ranks of 3 PPCLI, based out of Edmonton, Alberta.
What is for our American viewers? What does that mean? What is PPCLI?
So it is a light infantry battalion. It's an airborne battalion. So we're all jumpers. It stands for Princess Patricia's Canadian Light Infantry. It's a really historic unit going back to World Wars, and it's probably, in my humble opinion, one of the best units in Canada. But of course, I'm going to say that. While I was in there, I was very fortunate to not only serve on the battalion rifle team, but also find myself OJTing for the snipers. During my time in there, I met a gentleman by the name of Graham Ragsdale. Rags is actually one of our instructors here at the school now. He mentored me through my first year of on-the-job training, and then I completed my sniper course in 2001. Actually, during my course was September 11th, and of course, that kind of catapulted Canada into joining that war effort. During that time frame, we were deployed to Afghanistan and supported that mission. We had some really good success in Afghanistan. That kind of got me into the whole, I guess, long-range shooting. It was a professional career as a sniper. When I left the military, wanting to carry that on, the school was always in the back of my mind. And in 2012, after a policing career, I started school with a mindset around, offering military law enforcement training, civilian training, and that's kind of how the company Rob Furlong's Marksmanship Academy became to be. And it was such a great fit because I love shooting. I'm very passionate about shooting. Shooting is not only just a hobby for me, although it is my hobby and my career all kind of tied into one. It's, I'm the guy that goes home and reads and watches videos and is looking at the next best thing coming out from the manufacturers. I guess, I hate saying that word nerd, but I would consider myself like a shooting nerd. I love shooting and everything about it, and I have a lot of respect for the community and the manufacturers that are really trying to advance long-range shooting. Some of our ballistic software companies, we got some really good friends at Applied Ballistics who help push us and educate us and make sure we're in the forefront of the ELR side of things. So that's kind of how I got into the whole long-range shooting thing, and it's just a daily thing for me. I think I'll never stop learning. I don't think you get to a point with shooting where it's like, all right, I've mastered this and I'm going to move on to the next thing. It's a great sport, and it's extremely addictive for anybody out there thinking about getting into it.
I think when it comes to mastery and long-range shooting, out of all the people I've met, I think you're probably the closest thing to someone I would consider like a master of this craft. We could probably put myself or CJ down behind one of your rifles, and I bet with you spotting, you'd get us on target within 3 to 5 rounds. So I would like to just throw that out there, that this man is an incredible instructor.